Happy Wednesday. This channel is not for you if you're not an endomorph, and this channel is not for you if you are someone that has a vast amount of information, or has an opportunity to get on and know about people that have great knowledge and like school experience and everything in this realm of nutrition and fitness. I'm just a guy sharing my experiences, so let's just let that be known. So if you're here because you want to hear the content that I'm dishing out, and you're a rookie in the game, because essentially that's what I am too. I listen to other people to get ideas. I read and research other people's ideas because I don't know everything. I don't even want to know everything. I want to learn from other people. That's called lifelong learning. This isn't the only subject that I read up on and try and stay abreast of when it comes to different life applications and building my character as a human being. I mean, come on, you know what I mean? It's like, but in this area I do have some experience. I have lost a lot of weight. I have done different diets. I have followed different protocols and have had success with them. So if you think that that's worth it, then listen to the stuff. If you don't, then move along and we don't have a problem. Even if you have a problem, I'm not gonna have a problem, because I do this to help people. I don't do this to argue or have problems. I hear about these people talking to people that have negative things to say. It's like, come on, man. I got responsibilities. I'm a parent, you know what I mean? It's like I got things going on. I got other things to worry about than people online. If you don't want the help, there's a big, huge world out there, and plenty of people that'll play that game, or that'll provide you with the information that you need. Seek elsewhere, and best of luck. So for the people that do want to be here and listen to the gab, what I came up with today was this whole idea of, and you need to research this stuff, reverse dieting, which I've known about for quite some time because I made mistakes on reverse dieting, so I read up on it and know all about it. And metabolic rehabilitation, like basically, like if you diet down like I have in the past, and then you do all these like crazy diets where you're dumping all your carbs, you are going to have to go through a process of reverse dieting if you don't want to put on a lot of fat. If you just go back to carbs and you go nuts and you just start eating carbs like crazy, you're just going to pile on a bunch of fat. Your body is so insulin resistant. I mean, as an endomorph especially, you're already insulin resistant. You're mega insulin resistant if you come off of, like, say you're getting ready for a show or something, or you're cutting weight for whatever, a tournament, or because I did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu back in the day, and I used to have to lose weight for tournaments. If you're cutting weight for events, anything where you need to lose weight, physique, bodybuilding competition, whatever, you are gonna have to diet back. You're gonna have to reverse diet back up if you don't want to put on a lot of fat. So read up on that, please. And please, just personally, from my own experiences and everything that I'm dealing with now, if you are cutting carbs like I am, don't cut your calories, man, and just make sure you're getting enough essential healthy fats, your avocados, your nuts and seeds. Make sure you're getting that stuff. Make sure you're taking a multivitamin if that's your thing, and just make sure you're getting in the omega-3s, the omega-9s, your vitamin D, all those different things, because hormonally you can mess yourself up if you cut your calories too far back, man. And you're already messing around in a realm that's kind of confusing for me, not for others, but confusing for me when it comes to the way the body reacts hormonally to carbohydrates. I know that I've experienced some issues in the past with loss of sex drive. I think that might have been because I wasn't eating enough fat, though. I don't know. I've read up on it. I haven't had that problem lately, so I most likely would attribute it to the fat intake. But I don't know, I just, I brought my calories back up just in general when I was going through that little issue. And, everything, was, firing on all cylinders once again. But, yeah, again, read up on reverse dieting, read up on metabolic rehabilitation, read up on, the effects of lowering your calories and staying in a deficit for too long, what kind of effects it can have on you hormonally. When you're cutting, you don't want to do anything more. What I've heard is you don't want to do anything more than a 25% reduction in calories, from your maintenance calories. You don't want to go below 25% of that. And I know there's people that do like all these radical diets, and I've radically dieted before, and so I know, you can ruin your metabolism. You can be to the point where you're eating like 1,200, 1,300 calories, and your body won't get rid of fat because it's shocked. It's, and you got all this cortisol in your system for being under stress, from being in a deficit for too long. I mean, I've experienced these things. I talked about it yesterday, how I just started feeling like weird after being, I was lean, I felt great, I looked great, I was happy with my, physique, other than the fact that I had lost a lot of muscle. I was happy with the leanness. But, unfortunately, just wasn't feeling right. I wasn't feeling like, I was just feeling very depleted. And I think that has something to do with that metabolic fatigue. And I wasn't counting calories at that point because I really didn't need to, because I had my diet so dialed in and I was seeing results. And I went more on like a food weight kind of protocol rather than counting calories at this time. But, don't make my mistakes. Do what you can, pay attention and do what you can and do the best you can to, keep your calories, your calorie deficit mellow, and slowly work your way down, work your fat loss down. Don't go radical, because in the end, you may be able to cut on 2,000 calories and not know it. You may be able to exercise at a comfortable volume or amount and diet down 2,000 calories, in a comfortable, happy, eating what you want or eating as much as you want kind of way. But if you go crazy and you go nuts and you go down to 1,500 or something like that, your body's gonna start releasing cortisol like crazy. You're gonna, sooner or later, you're gonna hit a fat loss plateau, and you're not gonna have. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna go to 1,200, 1,100 calories? I mean, come on. I'd rather hit a plateau at 2,000 than hit a plateau at 1,500 calories, man. I already said it before, man. I'm not going under 1,800. I'm not going under 1,800 calories, man. If I can't eat 1,800 calories, forget it. I exercise, I move around too much, I do stuff. I'm on my feet all day. I'm trying to use I'm trying to use my brain to capacity every day. I can't do all that. I can't do all that on less than 1,800 calories, man. Forget that. I won't have no quality of life 1,800 calories. Happy Wednesday.